This is a massive breaking update from Washington, D.C. After months of intense debate, Congress has officially passed a brand new U.S. immigration law, and it's being called the most significant reform in over a decade. If you've been waiting for family reunification, employment-based green cards, or faster processing, this new law could directly impact you. And if you're living in the U.S. without status, the changes might finally open a new pathway toward legalization. So stay with me till the end because we're breaking down every major point, who it helps, and what happens next. Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following our updates, you know we've been tracking this bill from its early stages and now it's official. The U.S. Congress has passed a sweeping immigration law that aims to modernize the system, clear years of backlogs, and strengthen border security, all while creating new opportunities for millions of immigrants who have been waiting for relief. So, what's in this new law? Let's get into the full breakdown. The biggest headline is that the new immigration law expands legal immigration quotas for both family-based and employment-based categories. For the first time in more than 30 years, the annual cap on green cards is being increased. The bill raises the employment-based green card cap from $140,000 to $250,000 per year, giving more room for skilled workers, especially those in tech, healthcare, and research sectors, to finally get permanent residency. This is massive news for H-1B workers and professionals from countries like India and China who've been stuck in green card backlogs for years. Lawmakers estimate that this could cut wait times by up to 50% within the next 3 years. For family-based immigration, that means spouses and minor children of lawful permanent residents could soon qualify for faster processing, similar to how immediate relatives of U.S. citizens are handled. Another major highlight of this bill is the pathway to legal status provision. This section targets individuals who have been living in the U.S. for over 10 years, contributing to the economy and community, but without proper status. The bill allows eligible undocumented immigrants to apply for a temporary protected visa, followed by permanent residency after 5 years, provided they pass background checks, pay taxes, and maintain good conduct. This is one of the most talked about parts of the bill, and it's sparking both celebration and controversy across political lines. Supporters argue that it's a realistic, humane approach that integrates long-time residents into the legal system. Critics claim it could encourage more illegal entry if not paired with strict border enforcement. And that's where the next section of the law comes in: border security and enforcement upgrades. Congress has approved billions in funding for advanced surveillance, faster asylum processing, and increased staffing at ports of entry. The idea is to make the border more efficient, both secure and humane, using smart technology rather than old-fashioned deterrence. Another game-changing update: the law introduces a new digital immigration platform to reduce paperwork delays. The system will connect USCIS, the Department of State, and Customs and Border Protection into one unified digital network, allowing applicants to track their cases in real time. This could finally end the long, frustrating silences that immigrants face after filing. There's also a powerful update for Dreamers, DSCA recipients. The new law provides a direct and permanent path to citizenship for those who arrived in the U.S. as children. After years of uncertainty and temporary protections, this law cements their future, allowing Dreamers to apply for green cards and citizenship without fear of losing their status. And it doesn't stop there. The law also benefits temporary protected status, TPS holders, including individuals from countries affected by war or natural disasters. They'll now have a clearer route to permanent residency, acknowledging their long-term presence and contributions to U.S. society. Let's talk about employment visas, because this is another area where the new law delivers major relief. H-1B visa reform is finally happening. The new policy raises the H-1B salary threshold, introduces transparency in the lottery system, and gives employers more flexibility to retain foreign talent. It also includes a special exemption for healthcare professionals, scientists, and educators, recognizing their critical role during the pandemic and beyond. For students on F-1 visas, there's also good news. The new law extends post-graduation work authorization and makes it easier for them to transition to H-1B or employment-based green cards without leaving the country. This could keep more international talent in the U.S. economy and reduce the uncertainty many students face after graduation. Now, one of the most practical changes in this new law is about visa recapture. Over the past 20 years, hundreds of thousands of unused green cards have expired due to administrative delays. This bill recaptures those unused visas and reassigns them to new applicants. That means tens of thousands of families and skilled workers could finally see their cases move forward faster. The law also introduces fairness in the per-country cap system. For decades, applicants from countries like India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines have faced decades-long waits due to outdated quotas. This law gradually removes those country limits, ensuring that applicants are prioritized based on when they applied, not where they were born. Another surprising addition is the new American Family Reunification Initiative, which allows families separated by immigration delays to request humanitarian parole or expedited processing if they meet certain hardship criteria. This provision could help thousands of families who've been living apart for years finally reunite. USCIS will also get a massive budget increase under this bill, allowing the agency to hire more officers, expand interview scheduling, and improve case handling times. The goal is to bring green card and visa processing times down to under 1 year for most categories by 2026. For investors and entrepreneurs, the EB-5 program has also been revamped. The minimum investment threshold remains stable, but new rules prioritize projects that create jobs in rural and underdeveloped areas of the U.S. This change is designed to spread investment and economic growth across more regions. So, what's next? The law will now move to the President's desk for signature, and all signs indicate it will be signed immediately. Once that happens, the Department of Homeland Security and USCIS will begin releasing detailed guidance and implementation timelines. Some provisions, like the digital case system and visa recapture, may take a few months to roll out, while others such as family and employment quota increases could start as early as January 2026. Immigration experts are calling this bill a once-in-a-generation reform, one that aims to fix a broken system without starting from scratch. It's designed to bring fairness, predictability, and transparency back to immigration, which has been mired in backlogs and confusion for too long. For families waiting years to reunite, this means hope. For workers stuck in endless queues, this means opportunity. And for dreamers and long-term undocumented residents, it means finally being recognized for the lives they've built in America. Of course, not everyone is cheering. Some lawmakers argue that this bill could put additional pressure on border resources or create unintended loopholes. Others say the system still doesn't go far enough to meet America's labor needs. But one thing's for sure, the immigration debate has entered a new era, and this law is the biggest step forward in years. If you're currently in the U.S. on a visa or waiting abroad for your petition to move, now's the time to stay alert. Once USCIS releases its official rulemaking notices, you'll want to check how these changes affect your specific category, whether family, employment, or humanitarian. Immigration attorneys across the country are already preparing webinars and consultations to help immigrants understand their rights and opportunities under the new law. If you're eligible for adjustment of status or green card filing, this could be your moment to act. So what does this all mean, big picture? It means change is finally happening. After years of gridlock, Congress has found common ground on immigration, a rare bipartisan success that could shape America's future for generations. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an official immigration update. Thank you for watching. Stay hopeful, stay informed, and remember, every new law brings both opportunity and responsibility. We'll be here to guide you through every step of this historic change. See you in the next update.